Hello, I wanted to share with you some helpful tools that are on Nearpod to help you in the problem solving process when you have an open middle problem to solve. So the first thing I want to point out is this blue arrow at the top left corner of the screen. And if you click it, it drops down a direction box. And in the direction box, you have your directions, you have a read aloud button, and you also sometimes will have a video that might help you or give you a hint on the problem. And to close it, you just push the arrow again and it closes the box. At the bottom of your screen, you have a tool menu of ways to mark the text and solve the problem. So the first thing I'm going to do is just activate my pen, and I like to have my line a little bit thinner. I don't need a big giant line. And I also like to mark my text. So the topic of this question, this open middle question, is expanded notation. And it says use the digits 1 through 9, one time each, to create a 7-digit number and its expanded notation. I'm going to put EN right here because this is expanded notation. When you take a number and you break it into the amount that you times it by, like its place value that you times it by. So for instance, the digit times 10,000 represents this digit right here, the 10,000s box. This is in the thousands period, and this is 1,000ths. It doesn't hurt to go ahead and just mark the place values. It can be helpful. I know it's helpful for me because even if I've done this many times, I can sometimes forget and get lost. So I'm going to go ahead and mark this. Then what you're going to do is it says I can only use 1 through 9. So I'm going to write those numbers down so that I know what they are and that I only can use them once. So once I've used it, I'm going to cross it out so I don't use it again. And then after that, it doesn't say that I have to make the biggest number possible or the smallest number possible. It just says make a 7-digit number. I'm going to be doing 3 attempts. I'm going to be making 3 different numbers and then taking that number and expanding it into expanded notation below. I'm going to let you finish this open middle problem, attempt 1. Don't forget when you're finished to push the submit button so that your teacher can see the way that you solved the problem and how you visualize the problem.